Today I'm going to be showing you how to make no-sew little doggy sweaters that just look like this. And they can go on small little dogs. My dog's a Yorkie and he fits in it. And they're very cute and they're easy to make. You don't need to sew them or anything. You don't even need to buy anything. Everything you have will already be around the house. So let's get started. Alright, to make these you're going to need an old athlete sock, kind of like a soccer sock, a baseball sock, whatever sock it's from. And if you have a bigger dog, I'd recommend doing this, is taking a old, really big sweatshirt, and you can use the sleeve. And you're going to use the little wrist thing as the neck hole. And so see, I already did that out of this one. This is the little neck hole. And so you can do that. And you're going to need scissors, a hot glue gun, and some buttons, like 3 buttons. So okay. Yeah, let's get started. So we're going to make a dog sweater that looks like this. And so you're going to take your purple sock that you're doing it with. I already have a sweater, so I'm just going to go off this measurements. But first you got to make sure it fits the width of your dog. And a little bit more, because you're going to want to fold this over and make this a collar, and you're going to want to fold, this bottom up and make it a seam. So you want to leave enough room for that. I'm going to cut mine about right here. Okay. Now I'm going to take my sweater and I'm going to make the ragged edge the collar. This ragged edge the collar, and I'm going to make the soft end the seam. And you're going to decide how much you want up the seam. This one I got it up about that much, so I think I'm going to do the same on this one. I'm going to fold it up. Actually, it might be better if it's inside out. I'm going to fold the seam up like that, and that's how I want my seam. And so I'm going to take my hot glue gun, and I'm going to make sure I thoroughly glue around the seam, all around the sock. Don't miss a piece because it will not work right then. Now, once you're sure that you got everything glued, you're going to do the collar. And you're going to measure how far down you want the collar. And then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to snip both sides. Now, you're going to peel this back and you're going to cut the back off, because I don't need a collar on their belly. And I'm going to discard of that. A lot of times I'll take this and I'll make a bow out of it, a matching bow. And you can watch my how to make a bow tutorial. And so you're going to take this and you're going to want to stretch it out to make a collar like that, because you don't want it to look like the seam. You want to stretch it. So you're going to take your hot glue gun and you're going to draw a line of glue right about where you want. You're going to put all the glue you want. Then you're going to take your collar, you're going to stretch it. Stretch it as you place it. Ouch. Just like that. And you're going to have these little corners. And you got to flip this over and make sure that you glue these corners down, or else they'll pop up on your dog and they'll look weird. So you gotta put glue underneath these corners. Okay, so now that you got your collar done and stretched out like that, you're basically done. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn it over to the belly, and you're going to want to measure about how far down your dog's legs are. And you're just going to want to make a little slit, And you need to make a big slit. Your dog's legs aren't as small as you think they are, so you need to make a nice big slit so that their legs have plenty of room to fit. Now that you've made 2 nice big slits, you got your dog's leg holes. And if your dog's a boy, depending on how far down it goes on you're having it go on your dog, you might want to cut out a little circle so they can pee better. So you're going to flip it back over to the front, and now you're going to glue 3 buttons onto it. I chose black buttons, and so you're just going to move those to the side. You're going to put little dot glue for each button, and then you're going to place your buttons on it, just like that. Now you have your completed dog sweater.
Your eyes are blue like the ocean, and baby, I'm lost out at sea. Did the sun just come out or change your smile at me? I've been trying to ask you, but I can't seem to